Okay, now... Is it working? Let's see. H5, okay. Hello! Hello, welcome. It's been a while when it comes to Naval EC. But now it's something both old and new, if I say so. And for a good reason, I do want some change when it comes to playing. Well, the whole French grind. Maybe it's not starting to get boring, but for sure it's starting to get quote unquote tedious. And yes, I think even though I can't play French Naval EC, which will be coming, don't you worry, don't you worry. It's gonna be next week or so. Simply because I don't have anything unlocked on Paris. And I do want my Paris first. Well, Paris. I have Paris, just I don't have APC unlocked, and without proper ammo. I'm not risking going for 3-hour match, and really being bothered with that. Okay, 4 meters depth, that should be good. So, how's your life now? For now, as always, I really like the slow approach of the Naval EC. Well, the slow approach. The approach of a little bit slower than your typical match at first, then when the match goes much progresses, we will get even more fearsome matches or duels in the than your normal naval match. And I guess I think I do want to see more. Well, I do want to see more. I do want to get back to playing more Naval EC. As it is a fun way to talk with you guys, it's a fun way to play and also earn some nice RP and SL when it comes to War Thunder. I am, after all, trying to finish a lot of lots and lots of nations. Currently, well, first of all, France, I'm almost done. Then think I'm gonna go with Soviets, I reckon. or Royal Navy. In the meantime, just going once or twice to put some research into US Navy. I don't know why, but US Navy just tires me even more than Italian Navy. And speaking of Italian Navy, I still am yet to get something useful into it. Okay, when I die, I think I'm gonna just quickly alt tab and put some music into it. So something new. Something too. Oh, it'd be a really boring stream without any music. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1 for you. And 1 for you. So pretty much everyone gets a torpedo. You get a torpedo, you get a torpedo, everyone gets a torpedo. Besides you. I was gonna say, is that Raleigh or Detroit? And no, you Raleigh, you don't get a torpedo. You don't deserve a torpedo. Also, you will dodge it. I'm not in a mood for someone who dodges a torpedo. That's why I am using them for bots. 4 meters depth, that should be enough. Looks like someone tries to torpedo me, so... hard starboard and... go on to the other side. At least the US SAP is good enough to fight against light cruisers. I'd reckon I would struggle way more with something like Japan. For now, I am not in a mood to touch Japan. I've yet to unlock ISA. I'm still salty about ISA not being in her 1944 version. Don't know about you guys, but... well, of course, it's hard to do it. It would be hard to implement. But still... Issa and Hyuga are something different. It's not like your typical battleship. Of course they were typical battleships, but the 1944 versions of them is what I think everyone that has some idea of Navy, of World War II Navy, was expecting. And unless Gaijin wants to remake some ships, well, re-add some ships in different retrofits, I don't think we will see... I don't think we will see, well, the hybrid battleships. Well, simply because, first of all, no other nations actually experimented with that, besides Japan. Yes, there were some designs, but not to the sort of extent of actually producing the said design. God damn it. Okay, like I promised, some music. And a music that won't get me trouble. Which is harder than you might think. Copyright free background music. I should have checked that before. Calm music, instrumental, no copyright, chill gaming mix. Wait, did I actually...
All hands, abandon ship. Lower the lifeboat and
Oh.
abandon ship.
Oh no. Now that is something interesting that I want to consider. Just bringing Wyoming right away. You know what? Okay. Some copyright-free music for creators and streamers, April edition. Yeah, sure. Sure. Works good enough. Okay. Time to bring out big guns. And I spawned in the wrong way. Ooh, nice torpedoes. Torpedoes hit. Wait, did I actually destroy the nice. Okay. A little bit more. So we can get full broadside. And as we all know, I don't need to be far away. Well, close. I mix those two. How? I have no idea. But you know. I'm a battleship. I have to be behind my screen ships, so... You four, you are my screens now. Whether or not is that a good idea? We will see. For now, no one has planes, so I can just relax and shoot the transport ships. And I've yet to be focused on by enemy ships. So just racking up the kills, and SP is more important. So by the way, this is very good looking camo. Courtesy of my Navy Okami star. Who makes a really good job of this semi-historical or historical camos. Okay. This is not gonna work. So let's go for the cruiser. One last correction. Okay, cool. There's Sherbakov. And as always, I'm terrible at hitting a moving object. Doesn't help the fact that US AP more often than not is just very lacklusting and hard to deal damage with. Why did you slow down? You should have just gone straight ahead for me. Or for my shells. This is finally like a proper naval battle. Wait, quote-unquote naval battle. I'm sitting far. Just chilling and shooting some ships. They don't have any capital ships that I have to focus. So I'm going after screens. Which looks like good enough. Oh. Okay, good hit, good hit. I might try and, I don't know, switch to HE for the smaller targets. Maybe it doesn't seem to make really big difference in doing damage. Okay, finally at detonation.
Target identified. Destroy.
Not my problem. Truly. Not my problem that I accidentally exploded them. Wanna come here and check it out? Check out the footage. Everything's on footage. I was shooting at that M for pretty much a long time. It's not a first salvo or something. But of course, I am just yoinking and kill stealing everyone. Of course, that's what's happening. It's not like everyone is shooting at everything and, well, who's better is getting a kill. I am somehow leading this leaderboard, so... Okay, heavy cruiser, switch to AP. I think... Wait, is that... That looks like US heavy. Nationrix. Okay, we'll see, we'll see. So the... Okay, I need... Okay. Can't even get the music to be a little bit quieter. Okay, don't work. Yeah, that was Pensacola, so US heavy. I was right. Props to me. You have this very, very characteristic superstructure top with this triangle up here. Okay, let's go steady ahead and then I'll go for the carrier. I just need to start moving, to be honest. God only knows how many torps are going in my direction. And I don't want to find out in the hard way. Cargo ships, there's 17 kilometers. So this might be a little bit hard to shoot, but at the same time, if I managed to snipe that guy, it would have been awesome. Let's wait for my rangefinder to calculate. Nice. Okay, screw the tanker. Is he moving away? I might have to aim higher. Yes, I do. And that's Atlanta. Or wait, no, that's Guzma, so that is not Atlanta, that is actually Dido. Okay, just because you're in a Dido, I'm gonna spare you. You are forgiven for being in one of my favorite ships in War Thunder. That is quite a nice idea. Put up some metal. Sadly, I can't use that idea. Okay, that was a retarded shoot. Or is it copyright frame? Well... Oh, no, 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 that's not copyright free. That's not copyright free. No copyright music. Okay. Okay, okay. Nice. Way better than
Target identified. Light
what we were listening to before.
engine. Flank speed. Helm. Hard aport. Hard aport. Aye.
Okay, let's start our slow journey to... What's the point? F. How far is F? Only 18 kilometers. So we can get there in like half an hour. A little bit more. Because we can go 34, so half of it is 18-ish. Yeah, 17 something. So just this... you piece of shit. I should have grinded Alaska. I should have grinded Alaska. That's, oh well, to no avail. Now I'm stuck with Wyoming. Yeah, I think I should make Alaska my next target for US Navy after Nevada. Way to invest it into Nevada, so to just disregard that and use that. I'll use that to just scratch the research that I've put into Nevada and go for Alaska. Well, before Alaska, Brooklyn. And before Brooklyn, there's something. No, there's Brooklyn. Then there's something else. Then there's Alaska. Oh yeah, the Pittsburgh. I think it's Pittsburgh. The Tech 3 Baltimore, basically. And the Tech 3 Baltimore is a little worse than normal Baltimore, so that's why I didn't bother. Well, shame on me, because now going for the light cruiser line would be way more beneficial than going for the heavy cruiser line with Nevada and Arizona. I was preferring Arizona at first, then I was like, nah. This is such not fitting background music for that. But it is okay. But it is such not fitting because metal, like fast, something for a destroyer frigate, something fast, quick punching, and here is like... You don't see me, but I'm just rocking in my chair. This is basically... slow. Maybe if I was in a fast battleship that would be better, but I'm not, so... Oh no. Sucks to be me, I guess. Okay. Flanking speed ahead, we're going to F. If they kill me, oh well, I'm going with Newport. If not, then I'm just gonna continue in my merry way with my Wyoming. Okay. I'm close. 16 kilometers. Nah. Okay, for now, we're chilling. So maybe it's time to address one thing that I forgot to do, and it is why I didn't stream yesterday. The reason is simple, I couldn't, and when I could, it was too late for me and I was too drunk to do it. That's the short answer. Okay, screw that, let's go for carrier. Or not. Do you even have... No, I don't. I don't even have probably range on those guns. Ah, simple riff. Okay. Now I'm gonna analyze some music because stuff is not happening today. Or right now. It is quite slow, to be honest. So they're going for A. Most of them are still focused on naval convoy, down in H. Destroy the target, and maybe... I don't know. You're asking for some impossible things, like me shooting at people from a distance and expecting me to help. Of course, I am the battleship. I should have been doing that, yet I don't. Hyper or Grafspé? Grafspé, okay, based. Oh yeah, sure, 21 kilometers out. Expect me to do something. A battleship from what, 1927? Okay, never mind. G is under attack. Where is G? Okay, here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna... Stupid of me, I know, but... There are some more important things, and that is to protect our bases. Because 3 bases out. Oh, hello. Wait. Wait! Wait! You're not our... You're not my friend. I was like, oh yeah, probably it's just... it's just some bug that I can't lock. Probably it's an NPC. No, wait, everyone's shooting here. And people are out. You're not my friend. What did you do with them? Okay. Now we're talking. To be honest, I think that that Enterprise did not notice me at all. We were too busy focusing on something else that we both just decided, yeah, ooh, that's not worth it. We don't exist, and then it was too late for Enterprise, and it was not too late for me. That's an impressive torpedo wall. Anyone up front? No. So I could have just gone like that to B. To this small island next to... This is like the Schleswig part. This is like the southern or northern Schleswig, I think. Because this is Denmark, right? Yeah, this is Denmark, so... Kalundborg... Odense... Okay, let me just check. Kalundborg. Okay. So Kalundborg is here. There's Odense. Oh, so this is... Okay, my bad. So this is the... This is the Zealand. So this is Zealand. And this is the mainland, Denmark. I was always thinking that this part is like somewhere in Germany's coast, like when you have the English Channel map. So there's Britain with Dover, and there's the French coast of Calais. Apparently not. This is all Denmark. So this is Zealand, and this is everything else. Well, I forgot how's this called. This is Kulding, and yeah, this is Odense, so this is Kulding somewhere. Interesting. Danish islands. Ah, Jutland, of course. Yeah. I may or may not have forgotten a Danish geography. Interesting. Well, you learn something new every day. Where the body's at? I don't know when, but I do know that I'm going for this small. Oh yeah, everyone is already explaining. No need for me to repeat them. Okay. This guy's either... We're near F. Okay, enemies are near F. I don't have spawn points for cruisers. Besides the stock. Not going with stock, so I'm just gonna not do that and instead C3, okay. Okay, steady ahead. I see ya, I see ya. Just wait for my turrets to rotate. And you'll be damned. And do I want to steal the kill for the Solitarius? No, not really, not. Only if Solitarius gets killed, then I'm gonna move in. Yeah, sure. Well, that was just a gearing, so... Of course, it's easy to kill. To be honest, this battle is way more intense. A bit more intense than I expected from the first hour, or not even that, the first 40 minutes. The music helps. I feel like this is a nice start. 2800 score, 6 kills, 1200 damage. Then just wreck some NPCs at B. Okay, destroyer. 160 destroyer. Where? Okay, you keep telling me 160, so directly up front. And I only see our destroyers. Well, this is a problem, because I cannot shoot my own teammates. Even worse, if I could, I don't have a reason to. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Something like that.
Hold your helm. Aye, steer port.
No, that should be better, a little bit.
Target identified. Fighter. Bearing.
Like the A-point? Nope. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. My bad.
Target identified. Fighter. Bearing.
Okay, they have a lot of fighters, and I have a lot of... Okay, I don't. Okay, I don't. I was gonna say, I have a lot of AA. No, I don't. I'd be lying if I said I have. Rips heading to C. Boy, I can't help ya.
Bearing 240. 11.
They're 30 kilometers out.
Target identified. Light cruise.
Even with
Bearing 120.
guns, like, okay, maybe if I had, I don't know, Yamato level of guns, yeah, sure, 30 kilometers, I might try and hit something. With those puny 8-inch, so 203 millimeter guns, how do you expect me to hit that from such a far distance? I would need to get something like 340, 356 millimeter guns. Seal them to DDs. I don't have spawn points to respawn in even Fargo. I wouldn't mind jing out and going with Fargo, but I only have Raleigh or Phelps. That is not going to help. 1v3? Not a chance. With Fargo? Yeah, maybe. With Newport News? Yeah, that's a high chance of me winning the battle. Or the duel. A skirmish, however you wanna call it. Oh. Okay, so light cruiser directly south. 160. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for my okay, so he's way too far.
Target identified. Light cruiser.
Oh, here, yeah. Sure.
Light cruiser. Bearing 160.
Yeah, sure, 35 kilometers out.
Starboard your helm. Aye, steer starboard.
You know what they call those distances? Impossible to hit. I mean, maybe not impossible per se, but for sure very hard to hit. So what the fuck is with that song? Okay, I'm gonna skip a little bit.
Target identified. Light cruiser. Bearing 120.
30 kilometers. No.
Bearing 160.
Okay, so how bad do I want to prevent C from getting capped? Probably
Defend the sea point.
boat.
280. 11,000 meters.
Thank you. Thank you, game. Boat.
Target identified. Light cruiser. Bearing
Just boat.
160.
Okay, that constant beeping is... Just constant beeping was annoying me. I'm sorry, but it was way too annoying not to skip.
Target identified. Bird. Bearing 280. 12,000 meters.
Oh, okay. That I can hit.
Cruiser. Bearing 180. Starboard your helm.
That I can hit. Someone's in Nevada. Nevada, Scharnhorst. Okay. Start to see some big boys arriving. To be honest, I was contemplating on bringing Germany and Scharnhorst. But then I thought, yeah, currently I have nothing to grind in Germany, so not really worth it for now. Maybe if I have some free time, but currently
Hold your helm.
I'd prefer just going for something that I want to progress in. And something I haven't played for a long while, and I have maybe not a reason to play, but I have I want to play. Let's put it simply like that, and the choice went with US. Thinking between US, Germany, and Britain, then I thought, yeah, Germany, I don't have anything that I want to grind for. UK, I just don't want to suffer with Hood, and for now, we don't have any battleships that I want to research, or even to prepare before researching, so Nelson, King George V, Queen Elizabeth, nothing for now, or I don't know, even Hue or Hawe. Still don't know how to pronounce that, you know? So the choice was left with cool, he bombed himself. So the choice went to US. At least here I have Nevada, here have Alaska. France with Paris and Lorraine, yeah, sure, but without 5-7, so without something like Suffren or Algeria. Oh my god, that was a terrible pronunciation. Algeria, yeah, not really worth it, is it? To be honest, I think I will try Naval EC later next week with Paris, Colbert, Emile Bertin and Malin. But for now, like I said, I want to at least get Paris with APC and possibly research some repair parts to speed up the process of repairing, because I feel like this is not going to be a very fun thing to repair and put out fires without the proper modifications. Okay, I was stretching. Okay, is anything close here so that those people are shooting, or... Ooh, destroyers, close enough. I don't mind. Okay, stand first salvo. And with salvos like that, I feel like this is the biggest comparison and the biggest difference people can think, could think of, besides an approach to the game design. This and so War Thunder, Naval, and World of Warships. In World of Warships you have way different approach to the distance. Everything feels way more condensed. And sure, the whole shtick of ships being on crack cocaine is helping, but at the same time there's also the thing of the maps being bigger yet more compressed. So they shooting at distances of 20, 30, hell, even 35 kilometers are not as demanding as those in War Thunder. Here, 15 kilometers, I well, 14, I barely see the target. And frankly, I don't even think I could discern what is that destroyer. I see that this is a destroyer, this is not a cruiser. But do I feel like, oh yeah, for sure this is something German, this is something British. Yeah, of course I know this is British because this is an NPC destroyer, so this is Daring. Or anything else, but no. From this distance I'm just shooting because I've confirmed that this is an enemy and that's it. Not really something that, oh yeah, sure, I'm hitting blah blah blah, moving at the speed of 15 knots. Nah. Okay, destroyer at 1440. Hey, I hit. Finally. Finally, some action. Nice, nice. A bit lower though. Are people still fighting here? Wanted at least points for Fargo.
Target identified. Naval vessel. Bearing
Then I can just J out. I don't mind.
meters. Heavy. Bearing 180.
Okay, heavy cruiser 180. Where?
200.
I just see a destroyer, not a heavy cruiser. I feel like this is a big difference. Destroyer and heavy cruiser. Kill assist, yay! Still no SP for that.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours.
Target identified. Bearing 200. Attack the enemy.
Okay, so we have some ships trying to flank us from this side of the island.
Target identified. Bearing 200. Target identified. Bearing
Ah yes, coastal artillery. 40 kilometers out. A proper target for my guns. I'm gonna take a drink. Well, to be honest, I don't mind games like that. This is the whole Naval EC in a nutshell. A calm part intertwined with high heat, very intense actions that could go for an hour or so, and then you have again this slower parts where pretty much nothing happens besides very small skirmishes here and there. Everyone is trying to get to the objectives, and that's why I like it. It allows you to both chill, contemplate, talk, and then when the need and time arrives, you just jump straight into the action, ready to obliterate your enemies and secure the victory.
Attack the B point.
Yes, that's what we are trying to do. Attack the B point. Crossing the aisle. And Be clear, we will secure the beachhead, and probably J out and move to C, and from C go to H to Kalundborg. From H, I don't think there's anything else to see.
Damage control to stations. Starboard your helm.
Wait, I didn't press that.
Aye, steer starboard.
Game, I didn't press that. Don't do something I didn't do. Now the bad part is, as I'm a cruiser and I'm a wee bit slow, 52 kph is not the fastest. I'm being outrun by those 5 destroyers. I had to count because... Okay, again, I didn't press that and the auto repair just popped. Oh, because under F there's... Oh, okay. So why do they have anti-tank weapon? Why are here tanks? Why are here? Why are stuff like that here? Not that I am complaining, but... Okay. Let's do some naval support. They're securing. We're supporting our units on land. Focus fire on BB. Where is the battleship? Yeah, exactly. What BB? That is a very important question. What BB? Where is the battleship? Like, I don't mind. I have guns. I have penetration to do at least something. Oh, that battleship. That's a battle cruiser even. Yeah. Not happening here, buddy. Can't help you. Can't help you. I'm not capable of shooting across the whole map. My qualifications and my guns are not that big to have the range for that. So I somehow can't hit a tank. Never mind. There's a hit on the tank. A fully modeled tank, mind you. It's not like in air battles where you just, oh, here's a tank, you can just shoot it with machine guns or with cannons. This feels like War Thunder is pushing that is the modular fight against the old one big hitbox model. And I'm all for that. Simply because it is making the game more interesting, and first and foremost, it's something that rewards more skillful plays. It's not like, oh yeah, you just spam. Just spam your machine guns in your Mustang or Thunderbolt and everything is going to be fine. Oh, now you have to aim, now you have to disable the crew or disable the engine, you know? Everything has some... Just like that. Also, my shell is as big as that. As that tank. Just forgot the word. Tank. Funny word, but... Okay. Hit here. Maybe now. Okay, let's...
Target identified. Bearing 360. 5,000 meters.
Let's maybe finally try and hit something while moving. That would have been awesome. No, at least what's good is that Des Moines is has fast enough reload to just allow for shelling like that. Well, that it would have been hard. Winner supremacy? Well, I don't think I even brought a plane. No, I don't. And speaking of planes, I have to retract my statement that I've said a few months even ago. That you shouldn't bring planes to naval combat, to naval RB, to naval and to naval EC too. After playing with France and after just using privateer PB4Y just for lols, just for laughs, I have to change my statement and correct it, saying don't bring single engine planes to naval matches. Bring the bigger planes, the twin engine bombers, triple engine bombers. So Italians have some like that, or the big long range 4-engine bombers, P-17 privateer, so PB4Y, G4 for Japan. High altitude bombing is rewarding, to say the least. It's just really satisfying to just see a plane, a ship just exploding from bombs drop down from your plane. And then, of course, if your plane has some naval mines, you can play strategically, just drop some mines on point.
100. Action station.
Yeah, I am retracting my statement. Now I feel like,
200. Hold your helm.
yes, planes do have a reason to exist. Just the important part about that is maybe the planes not having a place to exist is just
15,000 meters.
planes not being able to exist here because I say because again so many times, and nevertheless the most important part, which I've kinda tested and speaking from my experience, is that it's hard for a single engine fighters to do, or single engine planes to do their job. If you want to bring something like Hellcat, if you want to bring something like, I don't know, B7, just make sure that you are bringing some friends with you, because if you're alone, you're gonna have a very hard time. And why should you have a hard time where you can have fun? Just use your friends, make some funny torpedo squadron, have some fun, sink some ships, or sink some ships. Be the best player on your team. Or just reenact the scuttle of French fleet in North Africa. Be called toxic and lose all of your friends. There's an option like that too.
Target identified. Destroyer.
I legally cannot recommend it, but it's just
12,000 meters. Near hit.
this ship is ascending.
Destroyer.
This ship is going straight to heaven. Good for him. It was probably a good ship. Name to switch. Oh, hello. Hello, a battleship.
12,000 meters. Direct.
That's a German battleship. Turret layout. That guy Nicholas, is that... That's Helgoland or Bayern? For sure not a Kaiser. It's not really a good stuff to bring Kaiser, so I don't think that's a Kaiser when you can bring Bayern or Helgoland. I'm betting on stuff like Kaiser. Kaiser. I'm betting on stuff like Bayern. 90% that this is Bayern. Still cannot discern whether or not I am correct. I just need some critical damage. Bayern, see? Also, how? How the hell my shells just... I'm not gonna complain. No, not at all. But the sheer fact that my heavy AP just decided to penetrate and go to the Bayern ammunition, which is protected, by the way. Really interesting. And now I'm a lone target. There's Frank Knox, which I hope will help me. Nicholas has respawned again. I don't feel like he is in a heavy cruiser, so probably in Eugen. For now, let's just focus on the closer targets. This Mogilsik, which is in a Soviet destroyer? They have less. They don't have half of their team. Okay, sad, but okay. That is an actually Tashkent. So I don't have to worry about
Starboard your helm.
some cheeky torpedoes going my way. Unless he was cheeky and stupid enough and install the torpedo mode. Which I don't recommend. Really, guys, if you don't need to, and you never need to, don't bring... Just don't bring the torpedo mode. Okay, hello, yep. That's Eugen. Or Hipper. Most likely Eugen. We'll see just in a second, just in a second. I see a faint traces of red. That's Eugen. Nevertheless, it's something that I will kill. Whether you like it or not, Nicholas, be prepared. The ships like the frigates are just more than anything, they are just annoying. I don't feel like they are doing a lot of damage or anything like that, but they are annoying in terms of they are just focusing the fire, disabling the less crucial compartments. And I just have to spend time and spend my repairs, or I have to just use my fire extinguishing. Exactly. What did I just say? Also, they are big enough to not be able to just hull break with one good salvo. Okay, I'm switching to AP. Whether is that a good idea or not, I'm switching to AP. Let's see if that will change, or I'm just gonna over-penetrate everything. No, I don't. That was not a stupid idea, as much as I thought it would be. Oh, you are something that I can just explode from a small touch. Exactly. God damn it. Oi, Eugen. Screw off. Bastio, do your job in Spe and start hitting the Eugen. Thank you very much. I would highly appreciate you if you did that. Okay, you are doing damage. Okay, never. Never mind, I'm taking back what I said. Okay. Okay. And this is a problem. This is a big problem. I don't have ammunition in my front, in my first turret, or turret A, however you wanna call it. Then in turret... Then turret B is just demolished. And I'm sinking, so I cannot use my rear turret to deal with the Moffat. Anywho, anyway, anyhow, it's bad. It's not good, guys. It's not this is not an ideal situation. Okay. Integrity of... Okay. We're back. I'm refloated. So I have the possibility to just try and hit that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Do it once again, like just like that. Beautiful Moffat. Good Moffat. Good Moffat. Or Porter, I'm sorry. But good, good. Just what I needed, and not enough freak members. Sucks. But hey, damage has been done. I am happy with the outcome. I sang some, I killed some. That... I think that's Miyoko. Furutaka, my bad. Furutaka was damaged, half of the crew dead. Could go yet another time for Newport, or I could go for Fargo. Oops, I didn't mean the spectator mode. I think I'm gonna go with Fargo, just because I need something better when it comes to...
All hands, critical buoyancy.
when it comes to AA. Yeah. Back here again. Not really faster. So did I just make a mistake? Nah. Now is the good idea to just, if you want to, go to the toilet, grab some drinks, not from the toilet, and came back here 10 minutes later or so, and still see that I am probably somewhere over here. Yeah, this is a very slow approach. Okay, now I'm just gonna J out. Yeah, blah blah blah, I wasted time, I wasted ammo. Let's spawn on C. And help our guys here.
Patrol vessel. Bearing 260. Action stations. Enemy spotted.
Yeah, Solitarius is here, and he's in Wyoming. So let's help him.
Helm. Midship.
So those are ME262.
Destroyer. Bearing 220. Hold your helm.
Like that, and straight forward, then behind that little Pollock. I forgot Peninsula. Just go to Kalundborg. Okay, catching with Wyoming shouldn't be that hard. I am faster than him, anyway. Truly, really, I have to research Alaska. After Nevada, that is. After Nevada, go for Brooklyn, go for Pittsburgh, and go for Alaska. It's gonna take long while, because I cannot be bothered to buy Helena or Des Moines. Simply because I don't believe that... I promised myself that I will never buy Helena, and I won't. No matter how much it will be shoved into my face. How good of a ship is she?
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
And why do I need to get Des Moines when I have Newport News? And possibly, most likely, US is getting another Des Moines in the tech tree next patch, or next 2 patches. This would be a funny thing. Well, funny thing. I wonder what would come in a next patch. For sure, Gaijin probably fleshing out the French tech tree. I don't think that this is the final result, the final outcome that other players would grind when it comes to open access. Besides maybe destroyer part, because when it comes to destroyers, yeah, sure, it is fleshed out enough to be good for the true release from the closed beta test. The thing that I would probably address if I were Gaijin developers, that would be the lack of 5.7 cruiser, whether light or heavy, and one more 5053 cruiser to flesh out the line. I don't feel like we will see yet another 5350 cruiser. We would probably see 5.7 next patch.
Light cruiser. Bearing 26.
Most likely Algerie. And okay, no copyright, and then copyright free metal music. Algerie. Jerry Cruiser, not Azure Lane. Yeah, the last treaty cruiser. Oh no, Algerie was a heavy cruiser, my bad, not light. Okay, so from the light cruisers we have Dugong, we have Jeanne d'Arc, we have Émile Bertin. So either La Galissonière or De Grasse. De Grasse would be a nice 5-3 5-3 idea with the as the yet another anti-air cruiser to pair up with Jeanne d'Arc. With Jean being more focused on the 40 millimeters on top of her deck as the anti-air, and the Grasse would be more focused on using the 127 millimeter dual purpose guns and or the 57 millimeters naval automatic. That would be nice to see. This also, they are the same that were on the Småland, the Swedish destroyer, the Halland class. So that would be interesting too, besides okay, anti-ship missiles, yeah, that a little bit too advanced for my liking when it comes to War Thunder for now. Though we have Bravi. No, I don't feel like more missile cruisers should come even with anti-air missiles. I feel like we should probably get first things like last battleships, and then go for more Cold War stuff that are not artillery ships, that are more as the anti-surface missiles focused. Then again, not bad at all. I wouldn't mind seeing De Grasse or Galissonière. And my safest bet would be on Swedish Navy to come next. Or, I'm sorry, Swedish Scandinavian Navy. Because even though this is Sweden, Sweden is tech tree, we all know that Sweden itself wouldn't make a big of a tech tree. They just don't have enough ships to both early interwar than during the war and shortly after the war. This small period of time, well, small, 20 years or so. I don't think they have enough of both coastal defense ships which would serve as battleships for them, or battle cruisers in Gaijin terms. But also with cruisers and destroyers, then to combine that with Norwegian Navy, with Danish Navy, and with Finnish Navy, so those four again combined, that would be quite an extensive tree that I would love to see. would it be constructed as each of the navies having their own line? For example, Swedish line being one branch, Norwegian second, Finnish third, Danish fourth, or would that be mixed? I don't know. Both variants would be good to see. Okay, just remember, don't go here, don't go left, just follow Wyoming. So how far is it? Only it's like 3 kilometers away. Nice. And yeah, I would much rather prefer a mix and match of navies than just a navy being a single branch. Keep things a little bit more interesting and a little bit more fun to play. But like I said, the variant with one navy being a single branch would work too. What I'm fearing about more is that there are not enough battleships. Or not enough modern battleships or coastal defense ships in Scandinavia to fill the ranks of 7.0 or 6.7. No, 6.7 maybe. Toop, 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 toop. And before anyone says, yes, I know that they wouldn't be a really big match against even things like the older dreadnoughts. Yeah, sure, I know. Doesn't mean that they wouldn't be fun to play. Not at all, they would be really fun to play. Especially when you consider the fact that a lot of maps have this really shallow waters in which normal battleships are kinda screwed, and those battleships would be good because, hey, the Baltic is a shallow water ocean. Ocean. I just said Baltic Sea is an ocean. I meant the sea. Baltic is a shallow sea, so the ships that were constructed to traverse the Baltic would fare better on the shallow sea. What the hell? Okay, how good of an eye you have to be able to just locate and target an anti-tank gun that is smaller than 1 barrel of my ship. Way smaller than 1 barrel of my ship, and track it. That is some impressive work, my guy. I applaud you. I applaud you.
Heavy cruiser. Bearing 220. Target identified. Bearing 280.
Okay, where is the heavy cruiser that
Target identified.
my spotter was talking about? I don't know, but what I know is that just like half an hour and... Okay, maybe not half an hour, but at least 20 minutes and I'll be at Kalundborg. We'll dock, we'll go to the university, we will get some education. We live a changed people. We enter the Kalundborg gates as a sailors. We would come out of the gates as American sailors versed in Danish language and also educated in and having a Danish degree. It just feels like that. Truly, it feels like it would have been faster if I just disembark all of my crew, just ran through Kalundborg and through the plains, through the hills, and just capture it that way. Everyone on the ship is armed anyway, or not armed anytime, but they have weapons, the infantry weapons, so what's the problem? Just disembark on the beach. I don't know, roll out some tanks from here or anything and pull your anti-air guns as a support and go for that.
Your health.
It would have been way faster go straight line here than move around. Okay, nonetheless, we are moving. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, only 6 of them left. I was wondering why there's no ships that I can hit or no ships that I can encounter. So I'm just gonna end up with like 5,000 score. Okay, it's good enough, but I feel like this is a score that I would want to end on. Nah, not really. I'd prefer to go way up higher. Again, there's Nevada, there's Scharnhorst, yet another Nevada, Wyoming. A lot of people that I just cannot match. The sheer fact that I managed to snatch Bayern in Des Moines, that is interesting. Hello Hornet, I saw you on my radar. Oh well. Also, it feels like this game will end faster than I can go and even see the docks and coast of Kalundborg and start shooting at the NPC destroyers there. Oh, the curse of being a slow cruiser. Emile Bertin would be way faster. Now, this is yet again a reason why I am comparing so many other nations to US. US is just like your average Joe, if that's how you say it. It's like, yeah, they are good. Are they excellent in anything? No, they have good torpedoes, they have good speed, they have good armor, they have good guns. Do they excel in anything? No, they don't. They don't. If you want torpedoes, you go for Japan. If you want guns, you go either for Japan or, well, at least in my opinion, for British. If you want speed, you go for Japanese or for France. If you want armor, you go for Germans. If you want accuracy of the guns, you go for Soviets. You don't go for besides some exceptions like Moffat, which is of course Of course I'm gonna say Moffat, etc. But besides, well, Alaska or something like that, which is an interesting oh, okay, GG. Interesting ship to play. You don't go for US Navy as yes, of course, I love US Navy. They excel at something that I want. No, not really. More often than not, what you would just see is well, mediocrity, and then, well, mediocrity, averageness. They're not mediocre, they are average. And that's the really important part to discern that. They're not mediocre, they are good, but they are average. They don't excel in anything, they're all-arounders. And only 21,000, okay, not bad at all. And that was one of the fastest Naval EC that I've played, so I don't know, maybe let's just come and play some France while we're at it. Or yeah, I lied to you guys. I always said that I have Paris, etc. because I thought that this game will end faster. No, I don't have Paris. I'm sorry, not yet. I was speaking to you from the future. Just some white lies, because after I would say that, people would never notice. And I would be faster. And grind Paris in the meantime. But okay, yeah, my bad, I lied. I kneel, I apologize, I'm sorry, I lied, and I only need 60,000 to Paris. If the Naval EC would have been like half an hour longer, then I would probably never go here and say, yeah, sure. But oh well, it happened. Probably most of you just won't see that anyway. But yeah, probably like 5 matches or so with 6,000 RP. Well, that's 10, not 5, but I would say like 6 to 7 more matches, and especially tomorrow, because this will be like the last match. We're not okay. Yeah, I was gonna say no. We're not gonna play France because the queue takes too long. But no, one more match, and we're ending on that. Next time you will see, I will have Paris unlocked. For now, I don't even know what to play as. It's down tier, hopefully. I see Colbert, I see Fletcher, I see Spokojny. I saw Fletcher. Okay, that's Meacher. So MPK, I saw some coastal stuff. Oh, yeah, by the way, I should probably invest a little bit more time in coastal, aren't I? Some frigates, some fun parts. I don't play that much. Yeah, that is actually a down tier. Well, would you look at that? I'm pleasantly surprised. Let's bring a little bit more SAP. And I spoke too soon. Fuck you, Helena. Fuck you, harbinger of bad news. And I was here thinking, yeah, sure, nice, down tier. We're gonna face against some Moffats, we're gonna have some fun, shoot guns at people at our own level. No, fuck you, Helena. Probably like 6 or 7 Prince Eugens on the enemy team and other Helenas too. Okay, I'm gonna use Emil, of course, but then now my mood is ruined. I probably won't be even able to fare well in this match. Oh well. Like 6 or 7 more thousand RP. I want that. A little bit too late. Sure. But let's end the game on a good note. Let's just be positive. Emil is stupidly fast. Now, I should be able to hit that Moffat. Yes, yes I do. Of course, already used ammo, exploded and did nothing. But okay, yeah. I'm used to it. A lot of our team. Is on this side, so I'm just gonna slowly turn to the right and go to A, hopefully without a lot of interference. Okay, first Moffat down. Hopefully second Moffat down. No, I didn't took enough lead. That should be better. Yeah, that should be at least a hit. Yep. 3, 2, 1. One more. That could have been a kill. But you had to be a Moffat. No, but for real. They're stupidly strong to kill. And that was Davis, not Moffat. My bad. Doesn't matter, truly, because both are just not something I really like to face. Let's just go for A. Should be good shot. Oh yes, it is. I see some hits even. The best part of Emil is the speed. I have yet to harness the speed to my advantage, but I feel like I'm very close to doing that. Very close of finally hitting the sweet spot of not being targeted, moving around quickly, which is very important in Emil. And I feel like this is really encapsulating what French tech tree is all about currently. It's speed. That Porter. Screw you too. Okay, I'm gonna expand my thought in a second. Just gonna... Okay. Speed. What I mean by that? Everyone complained... Okay, now you're slowing down. Now you're slowing down. God. Well, everyone was complaining that pretty much every French ship has no armor. Like, they are lightly armored, they don't have armor, how are they gonna withstand anything? Then I played and was like, yeah, sure, they don't have armor. They kinda can die after being focused on by a lot of others. But I've never had a problem with that. And this is basically speed. Good guns, kinda bad. Some are kinda worse than the other. The 155mm on pretty much every cruiser of Britain, of France, besides Emile Bertin and Colbert, is really good. With the SAP, they are fitting the 5053 battle rating for sure. What I don't think is fitting is that, well, France not getting a high penetrating SAP. And see, I slowed down to cap the point, to maneuver a little bit more, and here I'm getting focused. I've lost a lot of crew. But if I were not to slow down and probably go in front, maybe that would have been could have been avoided. Basically, what I think of France is that they're really encapsulating the hit hard and hit and go tactic. Hit and run tactic, my bad. That not a lot of other nations do. Most of them are just focused on either one of the part, and here, well, Colbert. Even this, well, weird. It's not weird, but even this small, kinda not effective heavy cruiser, which it's not true at all. It is effective when the shell penetrates, because they have a lot of explosive mass, 8.07 kilograms. That's a lot of explosives to deal damage inside of your ship. But you just have to go fast, and even Colbert has 61 kilometers per hour of maximum speed. That's pretty much 10 kilometers more than your Fargo, than your Des Moines. Is it good? Yes, of course, because you are quite fast, and if you are fast you can hit more people sooner. And you are harder to hit, which is probably even more important than that. So, France is encapsulating the hit and run tactic, which I'm a big fan of. It's something that I would never complain. Yes, one could complain, oh, but the French could armor them more, it's hard to stay alive. Yeah, but don't use the tactics to your advantage. First of all, the most important tactic is don't spawn as the first guy. Can't stress that enough. Currently, the most important thing, if you're a normal player, is you never spawn as first ship unless you have absolute certainty that you won't be focused by pretty much every enemy bot. Like here I could spawn because I saw, yeah, that's a down tier, or that's an up tier, but I can manage. Because I saw a lot of the people in 5350, so I was like, yeah, sure, I can manage that. If you see pretty much your normal 6.0 match, or you're in a battleship, so 7.0, just don't spawn as first, wait that 30 second, wait that 45 second. You're gonna end up way better than that. Also, that's GG. Because what happens if you wait that a little bit, just a tiny bit of match, I don't think pretty much happens bad, because you're not losing yet, no one is losing yet, but the bots are starting to focus other bots and not you. Also, hey, new stage of wager. And 4000 XP. Sure. Sure, nice. Okay. But that would be all for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you relaxed yourself with that. It wasn't a really high-paced, high-tension Naval EC match as some of the others could be. This was more of a laid-back, high action, then laid back for the rest of the match. And then a little bit more of action later. But, well, I think it turned out okay. Quite a nice reward for 2 hours of gameplay. Not even 2 hours, like 1.5 hours or so. Again, I thank you all for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, night, evening, or an afternoon, wherever you are. If you want to consider subscribing, press the like button, it helps. Also, leave a comment, check out my other stuff, if you feel like it. If not, then I thank you all for watching. I hope I see you later again in the next time. For now, this was Aventer, out. Bye bye. See you on next stream and next video.